Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Desi Coco, and as you guys loved my last video of my vision board, I decided to create a couples vision board with my boyfriend. So today we're going to show you guys how to create a couples board for 2020, how to share your goals and your dreams together. Okay guys, so this is my boyfriend Yannick.
Hey guys.
And we are going to show you how we're going to create our couple's 2020 vision board.
Yes. So, first of all, if you haven't watched her personal vision board that she did earlier in the month, stop whatever you're doing and watch that. That video, I mean, I don't say it just because I'm her boyfriend, but it made me cry. It was powerful. I mean, she talked some raw stuff about where she was a year ago and how she set these goals at a low point in her life and how she really has come a long way.
Yes, I really like vision boards because I didn't think that my last 2019 vision board was gonna come true, but since a lot of things came true, now vision boards are like my favorite thing ever.
So, one thing that she mentioned in her previous video that's very important is that when it comes down to creating vision boards, it's not about creating the most realistic thing or things that you think you're gonna get or that are easy to get. It's about really dreaming. It's about where do you want to get. Even if some of these things feel like they're 5 to 10 years off, put them on here. If they're important to you, if they get you excited, if they get you out of bed in the morning, then put them on here.
Okay, so you can either take from magazines or print your things out, or you can even draw them. The first one is facing our fears. Now, last year, 2019, I faced a lot of fears with him. He faced a lot of fears with me. And this year, we want to keep growing and keep facing fears together. I think one of the main ones is me facing my fear of flying. So that one is going to be a big one.
Yeah, we're taking advantage of the fact that there's a lot of momentum. When I first met her, she couldn't get in elevators. Now she's getting on elevators every day. She couldn't go to malls because she would get panic attacks because of all the people. Now she can go to malls every day. She could hardly work or hardly even get out of her room, actually. So there are a lot of fears that she personally has had that have been very strong, and she's faced a lot of them. And I personally have faced a lot of fears related to romance, relationships, because I've been in some kind of abusive relationships in the past. So it's very nice to be in a relationship where there's so much trust and communication and just a lot of love and positivity, and we support each other a lot. And together we're facing a lot of fears that we've been postponing for years. So we want to keep doing that. So moving on, we have dance lessons. So we both have this kind of fun, silly idea that we want to be able to go to any party and be that one couple that looks like they've been on Dancing with the Stars. So we haven't quite decided what type of dance lessons. Feel free to comment down in the comments below if you want to see us take cha-cha lessons, tango lessons, bachata, salsa, hip-hop.
I definitely don't like bachata.
You let us know.
But I prefer salsa.
And we can make videos of it. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, we'll probably start with salsa unless we get a bunch of comments.
I heard salsa's very difficult to start with, so maybe start with like...
Actually, I used to take salsa, I don't know if you knew this, I used to take salsa lessons when I was like 12.
What?
And I used to take merengue lessons as well, and hip hop. Oh yeah, this is a fun story. I used to be in a hip hop dance crew, and I was the only guy, and it was like a bunch of like small girls, and I was kind of a few years older, and I was the only guy, and I was kind of ridiculed a lot for that. And yeah, it was a little silly because it was a hip hop dance crew, but I'm not sure I would call it hip hop what we danced. But yeah. So I've taken a bunch of dance lessons when I was younger. It's kind of fun. But salsa's not the hardest. There are others that are harder. But yeah, so.
Okay. The next one is driving lessons. So I don't know how to drive, and this year, since I want a car, Yannick kind of has to teach me how to drive. I'm kind of upset that he won't teach me in the Cadillac, but...
Yeah, I'm kind of very obsessed with cars and driving, and I even like taking cars to the racetrack and things like that. And our daily driver is a Cadillac Escalade, and it's just a huge vehicle and a very beautiful vehicle, and I don't want her to scratch that one. Moving on, we want to travel together. This goes a little bit in line with facing her fear of flying, but also, I mean, yeah, traveling is always fun.
So the next one is being able to work from anywhere in the world together. So being able to create and make our businesses so big that we no longer have to stay in one place and we can go anywhere in the world at any time and work from there.
So moving on to probably the most difficult, gym. Yeah, we want to start going to the gym together. Well, not so much start, because we already started. We want to be more consistent.
Yes, more consistent.
Because we're good at making excuses.
You are.
We both are. Me more than her. Because, yeah, gym. I accept any tips in the comments below on how to make gym more fun. And, yeah, that's a tough one.
Okay.
Actually, this one is worse. The one she's about to do, this one is worse. No, that's the worst one. I quit. I'm done with this vision board. None of that stuff.
Baby! So, this one is that this year we want to eat a little bit more healthy.
More her than I.
So, Yannick doesn't eat vegetables. He only eats one vegetable, and I really want to try to get him to eat a little bit more fruits and vegetables. So this year we definitely want to focus on extending the variety of food that we eat.
In my defense, I'm the one who cooks in the house, and now I cook vegetables like several times a week. I didn't even buy vegetables before I met her, so yeah. Progress! But just because I cook it doesn't mean I eat it. Now, moving on to the next thing, a much more fun and exciting one for me personally, growing our businesses. So we both have business aspirations, and we're very good at supporting each other. So helping each other out so that each of our businesses grow, that's something definitely that we want to do in 2020.
So the next one is getting a puppy. We quite haven't decided what kind of puppy we want. I personally want a black pug, but you want?
I do like the black pug option. I mean, we haven't really gone too far down the exploration road, but I guess we're between a pug, a Pomeranian, a wiener dog, a corgi, I don't know, they're a bunch of dogs. We're looking mostly at the smaller dogs that we can travel with and bring it on airplanes, and also having an apartment, because, yeah, the bigger dogs, I think, really deserve a big house with a big yard and stuff, so, yeah. So, moving on, YouTube. Now, this one says 1 million subscribers, or 100 million subscribers, yeah, 1 million subscribers, but so, this one says 1 million subscribers. We would obviously love to reach 1 million subscribers, but more so than the subscriber count is helping each other be consistent on YouTube, producing content on a regular schedule, getting high quality content out, helping each other improve the quality of our content, and really growing our channels together. So, that's a big one.
The next one is my favorite, and this was actually in my personal vision board, and it is getting a penthouse. Now, we do have a beautiful apartment with a beautiful view, but we're both very fiery, and getting a penthouse will be kind of really amazing.
Yeah, I think we are definitely very happy where we are, but we would love the extra space and prestige of actually living in a penthouse. So, moving on to the most predictable one of them all, money. We want money, we want more money.
The next one is getting a car. So we do have a couple of cars. We have, how many cars do we have?
We have 4 cars, 3 of them work very well, 1 of them needs more TLC, but yes, we have 4 cars.
But I want to be able to have my own car, and in my last personal vision board, you guys can see what type of cars I want. So yes, this one is definitely.
Yeah, I think one of the important things is for her to feel a certain level of independence and control over her, I don't know, destiny, future, general day-to-day life. And I think picking your first car should be something everyone goes through, picking their first car. I don't want her to just be like, here, have one of my 4 cars. I think going and finding a car that actually works for her, that gets her excited, that's the right color, the right size, the right style. I mean, that's something very important. So that's something we would like to do. We'd like to go to dealerships, test drive a bunch of cars once I've taught her how to drive, and find something that she's super excited about. And yes, in her previous video, she has a short list of a couple of cars that she's very excited about. So I'm moving on to a very cute one. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's 2 trees growing together, putting down roots and blossoming, and basically this symbolizes growth. Growing together, something that we are very proud of and happy about our relationship with, is the fact that we are constantly growing. We challenge each other, we don't let each other settle, we're always pushing each other to be better than we were yesterday, and uplifting each other when we're going through difficult times. And we both met each other during some very difficult times, and together we're stronger. So this symbolizes our focus on continuous growth. So yeah.
So now we're going to tape our images. Now you can also use glue, but I decided to use tape because it's less messy. Okay, so we finally finished completing our vision board. As you guys can see, we added 3 little things. We added a quote which says, "Let's grow and create our life together." We also added the year and our vision board.
And it's very important to specify that we chose to put the year because we're doing this at the beginning of the year and we're combining it with New Year's resolutions, but this does not have to be a New Year's thing. This you can do any time of the year. It's never the wrong time to set goals. It's never the wrong time to communicate with your partner what you want to achieve and really find some common ground.
Also, remember to put this vision board in a place where you will be able to see it every single day. That way, you will get reminded and inspired why you're waking up in the morning, why you're doing what you're doing. And that will help you a lot to make these dreams come true, because these things don't just come true because you put them in a vision board and oh, they're gonna come true this year. No, you have to wake up and you have to really work for them. So this is a way that you can see it every single morning, every time you go to sleep, to remind you, this is why you're working hard. This is why you're waking up in the morning.
And the cool thing about seeing this is, as the year progresses, you'll start seeing, oh, we've already achieved that. Oh, we've already achieved that. Oh, we're constantly doing this. Well, we're doing pretty good. And then, okay, maybe this one we haven't advanced on as much. Let's visit that one. And I think that's very powerful, seeing your growth every day and being like, you know what, I'm halfway through my vision board. This is exciting. And then you get more energy, you get more excitement, and allow yourself to dream. That's a big one. Yep. So.
Okay, so I really hope you guys loved this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to her channel.
Yes.
I mean, she's pretty badass.
Bye.
I'm the biggest fan.